Hi YouTube, welcome to my enchanting life. My name is Gianni and I help spiritual women create a magical life that enchants them through my coaching services so that all areas of your life make sense and are exactly what you want them to be, whether that be money, your love life, your confidence, your parenting, whatever it is that is disenchanting you from life right now, you get to own your power and create exactly what you want. So in this video, what I want to talk about is the fact that you are the source of your reality. Forgive me if I look down. I am looking at notes so that I can provide the best value for you today. You are the source of your reality. And what does this mean? It means that you were created in the image of God and you were literally the creator of your life. I know that for most of my life anyway, I was taught that God kind of had it figured out and that things were predestined and you have a specific set of things that you're supposed to do. Now, as part of your belief system, you can integrate as much of this that makes sense to you and let go of what doesn't, right? Where I am right now is about, yes, I do believe that there's a purpose for my life and that in a general sense, I'm selected for something. But my main point of view and perspective nowadays is that I'm creating what my life is, my everyday mundane, from the most mundane thing to the big events in my life are created by me. And for most of my life, it was unintentional. And so what I do and what I'm doing in this channel is helping you wake up to your power, to your power and your sense of godness, so that you can start deliberately creating in your life the things that you want. So your reality and your life is a reflection of your identities, your perspectives, your thoughts, your emotions, and in turn, the actions that you take, right? The actions you take are what drive your results. So all of those are your responsibility and they're on you. Even the results that you experience in your life based on the actions of other people. Because whatever you make that situation mean, your perspective on what's happening in your life is still your perspective, it's still your creation. For example, two people can have a windfall of money, right? And one person will have the perspective of, oh, this is the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. I'm going to be able to help myself and help so many people. This is going to change the trajectory of my family. And one person will say, oh my goodness, what a burden. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this money. I'm not even worthy of having all this money, right? There shouldn't be any rich people in the world. I'm just going to donate to charity and get it out of the way, right? So one person is very happy and very grateful, and the other people, it's just fun to say that. The other person, right, doesn't want anything to do with the money, thinks that it's an evil thing to be rich and rather donate it to charity and not have to deal with it, right? So they're each creating their reality, right? They're each saying this is what can happen and this is what can't happen. And so, in the same way, your perspective, your identity, your belief systems, the things that you hold to be true in your life are what creates your reality. And so the reason that you feel unfulfilled right now is that you haven't taken radical responsibility of your life, of the results that you're getting. So when things happen in your life, when things happen to you, when your husband doesn't do the dishes, when your kids don't clean their room or they're not cooperating, all those things are results, all that frustration, the pent up anger that you feel are a result of your identities, your belief system, and your thoughts about them, and also how you're interacting with it. And you feel unfulfilled and frustrated because you're looking for someone to blame. And the reality is that those emotions and that negativity, those situations in your life are coming up so that you deal with them, so that you take ownership and create what you actually prefer to experience. I believe that the whole point of being here on earth is to create what you want on purpose. And so when you feel the opposite happening in your life, it is the opportunity to then claim your power, take ownership of the situation, and say, actually, I choose to create this. So, most of the time, we blame things on external sources. So, like, my bank account is empty because of the government, because the economy is this way because of our president, or even my bank account is full because what the president did has affected my business or my job in this way. Or I feel this way, I feel hurt because you said XYZ. When in reality, those same words could be looked at from a different perspective so that you are woken up to your truth, so that you aren't offended in a way that you aren't offended, right? So this is yeah, a wake up call for you to see how it is that you're creating things in your life. Realize that when you're in a situation and you feel agitated or happy, the meaning you're giving that is why you're experiencing these things in this way, right? So it's not society, it's not your kids, not your husband, it's your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, your belief systems around what's happening, not even the government, right? So you are that powerful that if you ever feel stuck in your life, when you start changing those things, when you start changing, I don't know who said this, but this is a quote. I'm going to quote someone. Is when you change the way you see things, the things you see start to change. But you come first. The change comes from you, right? So, um, living the life of letting your reality, what's happening out there, determine who you are, how you think, what you feel, and what's happening in your life creates chaos, creates uncertainty for your future because you're reacting to the mirror instead of creating what is seen in the mirror, right? Your life is a mirror of you. So you never look in the mirror in the bathroom and say, oh, why is your hair brown? Or, uh, or you need to change it, right? No, if you want your hair to be a different color, you will first dye it and then look in the mirror. You don't tell the mirror to change, right? You don't tell your life to change. If you want something different in your life, you have to change. You have to be what you want to see out there. And so um, you become fearful about the future because you don't know what's happening. Your life is in your husband's hands. Your life is in your kids' hands. Your feelings, your emotions are so tied up into how other people think, how other people feel, what other people need, that you don't even get a chance to really determine any of those things for yourself, and you feel overwhelmed and exhausted. I mean, it's exhausting having to please everyone. It's exhausting not being in touch with what you're meant to experience in this life, with your actual desires, and it leads to you settling and compromising on your life in the areas that really matter. And your life slips you by because you look around and you're like, is this all that there is to it? Is this what I'm supposed to be experiencing? And the reason you feel unfulfilled and like there should be more is because there is, right? But first, you have to take radical responsibility for what it is you're experiencing. So, I definitely used to be a victim to the world. I used to think all the time, like, why is this happening to me? Why me? There was this time where I literally got into a car accident on the way from our apartment to our first house that we ever bought. And it was supposed to be happiness. It was supposed to be joy. It was supposed to be a happy day. And I literally created all this drama in the middle of it so that I didn't have to experience that, right? We don't know why we're doing these, right? But sometimes we set limits on how good life gets to be, right? And so we were having this amazing thing happen in our lives. So I had to create something bad to happen that will kind of um, take the focus away from the good, because I had these beliefs about why do things happen to me? Why is life so difficult? Why is life so hard? Why don't things work out for me? And so I created these situations. In the moment, you don't know that you're doing it, and you don't know that that's what's happening, right? You're just like, why is this happening? When um, you might, for example, you might allow yourself to have money, right? But you can't have money and love. So when your relationship is going really good, then you're struggling in your finances. Or maybe your career is really good, but you can't have love too. So um, When you have good love life, your career is suffering, or when you're suffering, or when your career is really good, then your marriage is dead and you're not able to invest the time, or everyone is different in why those reasons are and those perspectives are, right? But the work that I do is about helping you unmantle those things, and how about digging into your psychology and bringing up those identities and those beliefs that you have created so that you can become the enchantress of your life. The queen of enchantment is what I call it, right? So that excuse me, you're creating on purpose, and you're not letting just life happen to you, right? You're not drifting, you're not settling, you're not suffering. You are working towards becoming your ideal self so that you feel fulfilled, so that you feel satisfied, so that you're creating what you're supposed to do, so that you leave this earth actually having fulfilled your assignment, actually having owned your power and your creatrix energy, right? So you're creating on purpose what you want. You're raising your standards about what you get to have. You're elevating all areas of your life at the same time: your love, your money, your health, your wealth, your parenting, and you're keeping it, and you're growing it, and you're expanding it, and you're okay with all of it, right? Your confidence, who you are as a woman. No more struggling, no more settling, no more exhaustion, right? You get to wake up loving your life, every aspect of your life that you are creating. And it is my honor and my pleasure to get to do that through my enchanting program. What I do, the Queen of Enchantment program, is right now I'm running it for 8 weeks. And what happens is that we create it's a customized program to whatever it is that you want to transform in your life, and we go and we apply the Queen of Enchantment mindsets in order to get there. And so we dismantle the things that are in your way, that are blocking you from truly becoming that queen in your life, really owning what it is you desire, what you're here to create in this lifetime, and really experiencing life to its fullest. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in joining the Queen of Enchantment program, it would be my honor to have you. In the description box below, there is a link to my Facebook Messenger where you can send me a message and we can chat about if it's a good fit to work together for the next 8 weeks. The price is incredible. You're going to get unbelievable value. It's going to be video coaching with me, as well as unlimited DM support during business hours to really get you that support you need to get you through the other side. I can't wait to work with you. Send me a message so we can see if it's a good fit to work together. And I love you so much. Thanks for watching my video. Until next time. Bye.